Hey everyone, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm going to be conducting an energy reading just to see what the energy is like around the collective. This can be anywhere, any part of the world, so we're not just going to base it in just one area. You just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So I hope you guys are really taking care of yourselves, shielding, as always. This is a daily occurrence. Must be done like on a daily basis, or a couple of times a day at least. One in the morning, once the morning, once before you go to bed, just to really protect yourself. It's getting crazy out there. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Rider Tarot. Bear in mind, this is a timeless reading, so whatever's picked up, it may or may not have happened yet, or it's happening now, or it may have already happened. So let's see, we have got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like two cards actually want to come up instead of one, so I'm going to take them both. We have got the we've got the Five of Cups with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. Next card that we have got is the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Wands upright. I've got the World card upright. And then the card underneath the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. It's very interesting because, in the reverse, I was looking at, especially here. Okay, I've just heard someone has lost you as a dear friend. Someone has lost you as a dear friend. So this is a friendship thing. This isn't anything else. It's specifically very strongly drawing me to a friendship energy. So we're going to have a little look in to see why this person is almost as if the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands that are both in the reverse are one and the same energy. And I just heard, I'm doing much better, thanks. So I don't know if this is something where you in the past, recent past, or, quite some time ago was in a situation where I just felt that this person is either they didn't believe you, or they kind of like manipulated you, used you, or saw that you was in a situation and they didn't really help you. There's something about the way how you bounced back and you went from Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands now in the upright position, and you're looking at the World card. You are facing forward now. So anything that's happened in the past, man, it's not really your responsibility anymore. This person that has to deal with being accountable for their actions. They have to be accountable for the way how they treated you in the past. So let's look at that a little bit more. Yeah, I'm hearing they handled you wrong. They handled you wrong. Alright, so tell me about the Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse. What happened here? We've got the Three of Swords in the reverse. So I really do feel that you went through a really disappointing time. You thought that they would have come off a lot better. And they really kind of like disappointed you, almost to the point of breaking your heart, It's almost as if like saying what I'm hearing is as if like you wouldn't have done to them what they did to you. And that may have been something that I'm hearing like, I can't understand that. I don't understand that. What's the Five of Cups about? And then I'll go on to the Five of Wands. So not the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands. We've got the King of Discs in the reverse. And then the Nine of Wands in the reverse is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Almost the point of it, this person may have pushed you out, pushed you away. Because we've got both these Pentacles energy. It's either they saw that you were in a situation, and this could be financial, this can be, to do with like your health and your wellness. You may have even needed a little bit of help, but they just wasn't there. Very much because they're in a king energy, so they were in I'll be honest, in a more higher position to deal with you. But I feel that since now you have left the energy behind and you, like, there's a physical thing that's happened, you've sort of slowly but surely got yourself back on your feet. What's the Five of Swords about, please? The Page of Discs in the reverse. I sense that they were in a much more better position than you, and I am, to be honest, I'm getting a lot of like materialism here. And I do see, especially with the Page of Discs, I do sense that being your energy in the past, where, I mean, this could have even, as I said, it could have even been where you may have been asking for help or something that you were trying to do. They just weren't there. What's the Queen of Wands about, please? The Four of Discs. So I feel that you're just really holding back right now. The Four of Discs is also like the Four of Pentacles, but we do have four people in this card particularly. So I'm getting a feeling of building a much more better, firmer foundation for yourself. I am picking up more on the energy of what this would mean in terms of the traditional card, the other card, say for here, which is about holding back, stepping away, stepping back. You may have actually found sort of like solace or connected to a group that were able to kind of like, like where it's like everyone's the same, so like-minded people, which has helped you to kind of like lay down a firmer foundation for yourself so that you could be more stable, more better. I'm getting more of a charity organisation, so you may have actually, went to a charity some kind of community base was able to help you get yourself back on your feet. So there is no real sense of this person now coming in now in your life. But there's a lot of, I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde, it may feel like Mercury retrograde energy. I haven't really checked, but there's something about this feeling of someone's really thinking about you, the way how they treated you. They may have actually seen you, whether you saw them back or not, but you're looking a lot better than how you were before, put it this way. The World card upright is something has been revealed. Now, whenever I get the Moon card, whether it's in reverse or not, I always like to see what is being revealed, what's being revealed here. And we've got the Queen of Swords. So I do sense, to me, this is about the clarity with the Queen of Swords. I do feel that this is more like your energy as well. So kind of like moving away from this person, you may have actually had to say a few words to them, because we do have Queen of Swords, and that's about communication. But where she's in reverse, this is about you literally cutting this person off, ending the connection, seeing them for who they are, and realizing that, or asking, were they ever your friend in the first place? And then underneath the bottom of the deck, we have got the Temperance in the reverse. So somebody's not really resting. Somebody's really feeling the energy, the loss. And if they're trying to make peace with that, I don't feel that you are actually looking to have that. I feel that they have to make peace with themselves rather than making peace with you. On a one-to-one sort of like communication sense, because I don't feel that you don't even have the time to even acknowledge them, let alone spend 5 minutes or so listening to them go on about how much they regret. I'm not saying that you are in a resentful kind of energy, I feel that you let this go a long time ago, but it's now them. It's like this reading's kind of focusing on what's going on with them, and they are not really taking it good. So they may have experienced losses themselves, or they may be getting a bit of karma. But, you know, it just feels as if there's a lot of people out there that have done wrong to others in the past. And it seems as if they're slowly but surely starting to get their comeuppance. They're slowly starting to get the whiplash, like the boomerang sort of effect, where it's coming straight back at them, where they thought they could dish it out to you and they were going to get off scot-free. When it seems as if now that saying of what goes around comes right back around. So let's close out this reading. Let's close out this reading with the inner temple. So, yeah. This person may be going through a lot of financial issues himself. Okay, bear that in mind. The inner temple oracle, we have got Chamber of Manifestation, which is really great, because I feel that you yourself, especially if you're coming off in the Queen of Wands energy, you have been doing, you've been doing your work. We've got destiny, life, so I feel that you are heading now in the right direction. This person isn't a part of your destiny. They were part of your journey, but they're not a part of your destiny, your destination. We've got freedom here. So you have literally broken away and freed yourself from this connection, and for good reason, to Mahon, for good reason. We have got mercy. As I said, you're not really somebody that is giving off any kind of resentment. You're not in that kind of energy. I feel that you're in such a good place right now. It doesn't really matter whether you see or hear from them again. This is what I'm getting. You hardly think of this person at all. In fact, you don't really think of them, period. It's probably just this reading that will make you think, oh yeah, that person. But you're definitely not somebody who's feeling really bitter or anything like that. You've freed yourself from the disappointment. You've healed yourself in your disappointments a long time ago. And then we've got the Burning Rose with the Chamber of Manifestation. So I do feel with this Burning Rose energy, it sort of ignited you in a sense, and turning you into this beautiful Queen of Wands energy to really shine in your best light. And the Chamber of Transformation, like you could see like this definitely a different energy that's coming through, a change, a massive change. You had to take those, unfortunately it might sound a bit violent here, but you had to take those punches in order to sort of activate you in that kind of sense. Kind of weird. Hopefully it wasn't anything physical, but I'm just saying it's sort of like in a spiritual sense as well. The card underneath the bottom of the deck we do have is the Darkest Night. So I feel that you've already gone through your dark night of the soul. You've already gone through all of your challenges, and I guess it's time for this person to go through theirs as well. So guys, this is what I've got. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Have a great day.